NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. For the first time since finalizing his 11-game NFL suspension in August, Deshaun Watson was back on the practice field. While the Browns quarterback can now practice, he's not eligible to play until December 4th. In other quarterback news, Taylor Heineke will again start for the Commanders Sunday, even though Carson Wentz is eligible to return from injured reserve this week. And despite some recent struggles, the Saints say Andy Dalton will start Sunday against the Rams. LA is hopeful they'll have Matthew Stafford back for that game. The team believes the quarterback will clear concussion protocol by Friday after missing Sunday's loss to Arizona. As for the Cardinals, Kyler Murray remains day-to-day with a hamstring injury, and his status for Monday night's game against the Niners in Mexico City is unknown. But Arizona could have Marquise Hollywood Brown back by then. He's been designated to return from injured reserve after being out since Week 6. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter code KIND at checkout. That's harrys.com, code KIND. Enjoy.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. It's a Thursday, 17th day of November, 2022. Boy, this month is just flying by, Gene.
Yeah, they're flying by.
Yeah. Oh,
flying
boy. By. And let's see, 1 week from today, Thanksgiving.
Yes. One week, hard to believe, 1 week from today.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Have you shot your turkey yet?
No, I haven't. I was trying to keep it on the quiet side.
Oh.
So I could blame it as a backfire of a car.
Yeah. I was tuning up my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing sounded like a gun went off.
Yes. Well, with the price of turkeys these days, you might be better off going out hunting. Yeah, I have noticed as the price of turkey goes up, there are fewer and fewer pigeons around downtown El Centro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a section I'm sure in your local grocery store, and they're probably really running low on them, how to cook a pigeon.
Well, but you call it squab.
Squab, yes.
Yeah. Kind of like you don't call it a snail, you call it escargot.
Escargot.
Yes. and you don't call it squid, you call it calamari, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you call honey just by its name, honey.
Honey. Yes.
I mentioned that because I ran into Buddy Ashurst yesterday.
Well, and everything was okay, right?
Yeah, everything's fine. He, a few bruises, but other than that, but the Ashurst family, involved in honey all over the valley, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in Montana too. Did you know?
I did not know in Montana, but I know that they're they distribute all over the place.
Yeah, well, and there's a number of different branches of the Ashurst family that are in the business. So, okay, and Buddy said he's building a museum at their site out on Ross Road.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a way to show another. That was my stomach growling.
Okay.
You heard that. You just sometimes I need to have a meal before I start in the morning, I guess.
Yes, stop by Dunkin' Donuts on the way in.
Yeah, in fact, that's the new health store.
Okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready.
Singer Gordon Lightfoot is 84. Singer-songwriter Bob Gaudio of The Four Seasons, 81. Movie director Martin Scorsese, 80. Actor Lauren Hutton is 79. Saturday Night Live producer Lorne Michaels, 78, hasn't been funny in about 20 years. Actor-director Danny DeVito, he's seriously short, is 78. Actor Stephen Root is 71. Actor Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio is 64. Actor William Moses, 63. Other birthdays today, actor model Daisy Fuentes, 56. Actor Sophie Marceau is 56. Actor David Ramsey, 51. Actor Leslie Bibb is 49. Actor Brandon Call is 46. And actor Raquel Castro, 28. Local birthdays coming up.
Volunteers with Hacienda Scholarship Fund once again will be providing a Thanksgiving dinner to the less fortunate people in the Imperial Valley. You can pick up your meal at Hacienda Snack Bar, 941 K Street in Brawley. They'll be doing a drive-thru from 11 to 1 p.m. 4 meals per vehicle, please. Hacienda Scholarship Fund is a nonprofit organization that helps our youth of Imperial Valley and events like this. To donate, you can call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Or stop by Hacienda Snack Bar.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Roberto Barranco, Alex Escobedo, David Arnold, Luis Negrete, Will Dubois, Danny Lou Ramirez, Carmen Penson, Michael Beltran, Corina Cortez, Eugene Mendoza, Jesse Castellanos, Sarah Fink and Allison Fink, Joanna Aguirre, Alicia Weber, Barbara Weir, Dolores Provencio, Jim Way, Mark Hall, Nicole DeCori, Rogelio Gonzalez, Ruben Cotto, Ivan Romo, and Carlos Jimenez. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, in the news, Gene, a Chinese gentleman ran an entire marathon while smoking cigarettes. The 50-year-old man was smoking a cigarette during all 26 miles of a recent marathon in China. I figured this guy's part marathon man, part running man, and clearly part Marlboro man, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wonder, I doubt if they were camels.
There was a story yesterday. An 85-year-old woman ran a marathon. And I forget what it was that she did every hour or, every mile of the marathon. But unbelievable.
Maybe a backflip. Who knows?
Yeah, even a front flip. That'd be okay. Maybe an unplanned trip.
Yes. Okay, well, my hat is off to them. I know you're a runner. I was a sprinter. And, in these days, if you see me running, it's obvious somebody is chasing me.
Right. And
I'm not going to run.
And we probably call 911.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. We've got news. Are you ready?
We're ready. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're set to go.
It's World in California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. The House has just gone into session with Republicans poised to take control in the new year after CBS News projected the GOP gained a slim majority of 218 seats. California Republican Tom McClintock.
Republicans must reclaim the mantle of fiscal integrity and fiscal responsibility.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is expected to announce her plans for the future today. 2 Russians and a Ukrainian have been convicted of murder in absentia and sentenced to life in prison in the 2014 downing of Malaysia Airlines flight MH17. Reporter Lauren Kamato from Amsterdam.
The 3 men may not have launched the Buck missile, but judges say there is ample evidence that they oversaw its transport and deployment from Russia to a field in eastern Ukraine controlled by Russian-backed separatists.
Buffalo, New York, bracing for a blizzard. The Weather Channel's Jordan Steele.
Light to even very heavy snowfall, 2 to 5 inches of snowfall rates per hour.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
From LA County Sheriff's Department, recruits still in critical condition after getting hit by a speeding SUV that had been traveling in the wrong direction while the group was out on a run in Whittier Wednesday morning. Fire Captain Sheila Kelleher.
These young people are getting ready to go put themselves in the line of danger in their career, and who knows that while you're training to do that, you are actually in harm's way.
The 22-year-old driver testing negative in a field sobriety test. Republicans will take control of the U.S. House, projected to eke out a slight majority. The current minority leader, California Republican Kevin McCarthy, celebrating a takeover of the U.S. House.
It is official. One-party Democrat rule in Washington is finished. We have fired Nancy Pelosi.
McCarthy won GOP support this week and has bid to become Speaker of the House. That title currently held by Pelosi, who will reportedly speak about her future plans later today. Some cloud cover across the state, but mostly dry seasonal conditions. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort experts.
Dr. Travis Stork here to tell you about a great pain reliever called Salon Pass Pain Relieving Patches. Salon Pass is pain medicine in a patch. You stick it right on sore muscles for up to 8 hours. Clinical research has shown that people that used Salon Pass reported less pain with improvement in mood, sleep, and the ability to work. Safe, effective relief is one peel-in-place away. Salon Pass, it's good medicine.
So you tested positive for COVID. What's next? Treat yourself. COVID treatments like Paxlovid are free. Taken by pill, these medications can stop the illness from getting serious. So treat yourself. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to find free treatment today. Again, that's 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news this Thursday morning, big changes at El Centro Regional Medical Center shortly after announcing that the El Centro City Council will now also be the Board of Trustees for El Centro Regional Medical Center. A new management team was named. Healthcare Management Partners, LLC, have been retained to fill the position of Chief Executive Officer and Chief Financial Officer. HMP Managing Director Scott Phillips will serve as the new CEO, and HMP Managing Director Derek Pierce will fill the currently vacant CFO position. El Centro Mayor Tomas Oliva said, "We are excited to work with the health care management partners and to have Mr. Phillips and Mr. Pierce as part of the leadership team at El Centro Regional Medical Center. They are both proven and results-oriented leaders in the healthcare industry, and we are confident that the partnership will allow us to expertly navigate and lead through the challenges El Centro Regional Medical Center and the broader healthcare industry now face to make our hospital more efficient and financially sustainable." The board acknowledged outgoing CEO Dr. Adolf Edwards for his years of service to the hospital. Well, it's the 10th annual National Philanthropists Day, which was held recently. George Gale has more.
It was Tuesday. The Imperial Valley Community Foundation hosted their annual event. It was held at the old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse on Evan Hughes Highway. The event recognizes and awards the local philanthropists. The Lifetime Achievement Award went to Dr. Travis Calvin Jr. The Philanthropist of the Year Award went to Karen Elmore Smith. Volunteer of the Year award went to Robert Trim. Organization of Impact was Catholic Charities Diocese of San Diego. The Philanthropic Corporation of the Year went to One World Beef. Recognized as distinguished philanthropists were El Centro Host Lions Club, Imperial Valley Blind Center, Gina Encinas, Karen Elmore Smith, Kim Taylor, Robert Trim, and Cindy Wingate. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
El Centro police are investigating a vehicle versus pedestrian accident that occurred Wednesday evening. The accident at Imperial and Woodward was reported at about 6:30 p.m. A man was struck by a car and sustained serious injuries. He was flown to an out-of-valley hospital for treatment. Traffic in the area was blocked for several hours. Few other details are available at the accident as the accident remains under investigation. Well, they're saying it's a tree for all, and all for a tree or something like that. George Gale has more.
Residential customers who are IID account holders can register for a free shade tree at the IID website. Customers can reserve a free tree, to be planted at their home, located to maximize energy savings. Tree for All program is one of many public benefit programs offered by the IID. Trees can reduce energy costs by up to 20% and provide many other community benefits. More information is available at the IID website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. However, stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers at El Centro Motors, in the Broly Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and wherever you are with their mobile service.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we created the truck of the future for everyone, the Ford F-150, with an available 360-degree camera package that helps you spot obstacles. And with available Sync 4, designed to listen, respond, and give you an added boost of confidence. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's created for America. The Ford F-150. Drive one today. We want your trade. Now get 1.9% APR Ford credit financing for 60 months on a 2022 Ford F-150 truck. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Learn more at buyfordnow.com. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 1.9% APR financing for 60 months at $1,748 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment. Not available on Raptor, Tremor, and Lightning. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 1/3/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
And it's Page 2 of the local news with weather, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
Continuing with more local news this morning, the homeless count is coming. George Gale had more on this story.
The point-in-time count will be held in January. Volunteers for the 2023 count are being sought now. Homeless population will be counted for the entire Imperial County, with Slab City counted separately. Tabulations are used to obtain grants and other assistance for the homeless. Volunteers will be trained during sessions at Desert Trails and El Centro City Hall. For more information, including how to volunteer, contact Jacob Bermudez. He can be reached at 760-337-7825. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the Imperial Valley Desert Museum event is coming up in conjunction with the Ivy Gem and Mineral Society. It is the 4th annual Ocotillo Rocks event. It'll be held Saturday at the Imperial Valley Desert Museum from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m., and it is a free community event. Attendees can explore the mysteries of the earth and the forces at work underfoot and underground. The event celebrates the unique geology of Southern California through games, activities, hikes, and more. You can contact the museum for more information. Well, it's movie night under the stars. It's a family event in El Centro. Here's more on that story.
It happens Tuesday, November 22nd. It is a free event. El Centro Parks and Recreation hosts a movie night under the stars. It'll be held at Plank Park, 2840 Wensley Avenue in El Centro from 5 to 10 p.m. Food and refreshments will be available for purchase. The movie, Minions, The Rise of Gru, starts at dark. Bring your own lawn chairs and blankets and enjoy the night and the movie. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And finally, the count of ballots cast in the November 8th general election continues. Imperial County Register of Voters Lindsay Dale says that as of Wednesday, November the 16th, there are approximately 4,400 unprocessed ballots that remain. The ballots are by vote by mail and provincial ballots, and they still need to be counted. No more vote-by-mail ballots are being accepted. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says dry and cool conditions will prevail through at least the first half of next week, with only periods of high clouds tonight through Friday afternoon and again early next week. A weak and dry weather system passing through the region on Saturday will bring another round of breezy winds for much of the area. Temperatures will continue to run 5 to 10 degrees below normal for the Imperial and Yuma valleys. 70 was our high yesterday, 41 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 71, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 46, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 72, light wind becoming north about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 69, north wind 10 to 15 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 72, north-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. And right now downtown we have 46 degrees, 36% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma, celebrating their 25th anniversary Saturday. Donna and Pat celebrate in a big way. There's going to be lots of vendors there with lots of free samples. They'll be selling tamales, and the Peanut Patch will donate 10% of sales to the Crossroads Mission. Yeah, it's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. A great variety of gift packs that are perfect for holiday giving. The Peanut Patch, celebrating 25 years with Pat and Donna this Saturday. Stop by, enjoy. Well, lots of free samples, like I said. And, of course, you'll love their yogurt-covered raisins, chocolate-covered raisins, almonds, coffee beans, cinnamon bears. So many great things. Celebrate with the Peanut Patch this Saturday, 25 wonderful years. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Justin Verlander won his third American League Cy Young Award, that by unanimous vote. And the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara rides a major's best 228.2 innings pitched to the National League Cy Young Award. And let's switch over to round ball. The Pacers beat the Hornets 125-113. Timberwolves topped the Magic 126-108. Thunder shaded the Wizards 121-120. Celtics clobbered the Hawks 126-101. Raptors rolled over the Heat 112-104. Bucks beat the Cavaliers 113-98. Pelicans pounded the Bulls 124-110. Rockets over the Mavericks, 101-92. Knicks beat the Nuggets, 106-103. Suns toppled the Warriors, 130-119.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Thursday night football, free on AM 1230. The Titans, the Packers, tonight starting at 4:30. And then Friday night football, the Central Spartans will host the Ramona Bulldogs. John Driffel and I will be there to bring you the action on the KXO YouTube channel, wherever you are in the world, and on KXO AM 1230. That's the Spartans, CIF, San Diego Section Division II semifinal football action on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
In the spirit of Thanksgiving, IV Transit invites you to Stuff a Bus. Donate a can or dry food item from November 1st through November 18th and receive one free ride in return. Just hand your donation to the driver as you board. Free rides are only available on IV Transit bus lines. Donations benefit the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Ride with us and Stuff a Bus. For more information, call 760-482-2900 or visit ivtransit.com.
Financial news had a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, a lawyer who managed the Enron bankruptcy says he's never seen such a complete failure as FTX. The restructuring official charged with overseeing FTX's bankruptcy proceedings said in a court filing that he has never in his career seen such a complete failure of corporate controls, from compromised systems integrity and faulty regulatory oversight abroad to the concentration of control in the hands of a very small group of inexperienced, unsophisticated, and potentially compromised individuals. This situation is unprecedented, said John J. Ray III, who previously oversaw the liquidation of Enron. Ray was appointed CEO of FTX when the crypto exchange filed for bankruptcy last week, and its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, stepped down from the role. The collapse of Bankman-Fried's empire, which included his now bankrupt Alameda Research hedge fund, has rattled the entire ecosystem for digital assets and sparked a contagion among crypto firms who have been forced to halt withdrawals and may be filing for bankruptcy themselves. So, you want to go off-road? You want to go in style? Porsche has just turned its iconic Porsche 911 sports car into a jacked-up off-road beast. Yeah, the German brand can offer you a couple of different SUVs for that if you want to just go off-road. But if you want to take a 911 sports car off-road, they've officially unveiled just the car for you. The new 911 Dakar, named after the Paris to Dakar off-road rally, has big knobby tires and it rides about 2 inches higher off the ground than a regular 911. It was designed to resemble a particularly famous 911, the first with all-wheel drive that won the Paris to Dakar rally in 1994. I have seen Mazda Miatas jacked up for off-road. Can't wait to see a 911 Porsche.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Showing red across the markets. Everybody's down. Even oil down $2.24 a barrel. We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 71. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 46. West wind about 5 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 72. Light winds becoming north about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And we have 48 degrees downtown, 34% relative humidity. Wind out of the west, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer, what I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News is next. It is brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. We're ready and open to serve your family.
Is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. We're about to learn more about House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's future now that Republicans are set to take control of the House of Representatives. CBS's Nicole Killian.
She took 2 versions of her speech home with her last night, so safe to assume we will hear one of those. Whether or not she steps aside from leadership or decides to remain on is really the big question. But we do know that she intends to make this announcement about her future on the House floor.
A measure of justice 8 years after a jetliner was blown out of the sky in Ukraine. A Dutch court convicting 3 of 4 men charged in connection with the shoot-down of Malaysian Airlines flight MH17, killing all 298 on board. Amsterdam reporter Lauren Comato.
The 3 men may not have launched the Buck missile, but judges say there is ample evidence that they oversaw its transport and deployment from Russia. Judges say they must have known what the consequences would be and sentenced the men to life in prison.
Russia launched a new round of airstrikes on Ukraine's energy facilities today. CBS's Chris Livesay says it comes as temperatures begin to plunge.
We spoke to the head of Ukraine's biggest energy provider, who told us that people may die as a result of these attacks on the infrastructure because people aren't going to be able to power their stoves, their heaters. He also thinks that this is the point, that Vladimir Putin is trying to kill people.
And today, Secretary of State Blinken said blame ultimately falls on Russia for the missile that killed 2 in Poland for pursuing the war. Still no arrests in what's been described as a targeted attack that left 4 University of Idaho students dead in a house near campus. Police Chief James Fry has not revealed who dialed 911 to report an unconscious person in that home, but has openly questioned the timing.
We don't know why that call came in at noon and not in the middle of the night.
He says the victims were likely killed hours before the phone call. There's word 3 Customs and Border Patrol agents were shot and wounded during an effort to approach a suspected smuggling vessel this morning. Happened off the coast of Puerto Rico. Wintertime cold is invading the upper half of the country, and Great Lakes states have to watch out for snow. Buffalo meteorologist Mike Syka at WIVB-TV says accumulation could be epic.
We're talking at least 2 feet in some areas, possibly around 3 feet in some areas. I know some of the networks are saying 4 to 6 feet. I don't really see that happening because this band is going to be moving it around. And as long as that happens, that will reduce the chances of getting up to 6 feet of snow.
Well, checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 248 points. NASDAQ's down 125. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
With one of the best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than choosing Slash to be in your band.
Next up for lead guitar. You're in.
Cool. Yep, even easier than that. And with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One and A member FDIC.
Yeah, we're replacing the carpets too, so don't worry about that.
No fresh powder yet, but Dan Ski Lodge has an avalanche of projects.
Those 4 rooms are getting hot tubs.
He needs a staff engineer to navigate a flurry of new requests.
And all of those will be fully ADA accessible.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Electric vehicles are at the heart of the Los Angeles Auto Show, which is getting underway today.
EVs now make up 15% of sales here in California, triple the national rate. With the state wanting to go all electric by 2035, LA Show Vice President David Fortin says they're glad to oblige.
We're pretty excited about what we think will have to be a proliferation of EVs for many, many years to come.
The LA Auto Show featuring everything from electric luxury cars to a new electric Fiat. Jeff Gilbert, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Nearly 250,000 heavy-duty diesel Ram pickups are being recalled because transmission fluid can leak and cause engine fires. This covers 2020 through 2023 Ram 2500 vehicles and 22 Ram 3500 trucks. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
CBS News brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. ECRMC, open to care.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
When I wake up in the morning.
AM 1230.
Here we go now.
KXO.
1230.